konnichiwa. Hi there, who watching the live streaming from Japan and from all over the world. Welcome to the Tokyo Marathon Friendship Run 2021, the online exchange event. さあ、本日 MC を務めますリベカです。さあ、そして、私の隣には We have a special guest MC. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm M. Takashi. I'm a Japanese comedian, also Tokyo Marathon Foundation Sports Legacy Charity Ambassador. And every year I join Tokyo Marathon Friendship Run. I love Tokyo Marathon Friendship Run. Thank you. というわけで M. Takashi です。よろしくお願いします。現状だは
現状だはM. Takashi さん、今日どうぞよろしくお願いします。
はい、こちらこそよろしくお願いします。皆さんよろしくお願いします。
We are getting really excited about this exchange online event. You just told us that you are real athletes. You've been like participating in many marathon events, but also you are impersonating comedian as well.
Yeah.
Yes, and you really look like Kawauchi-san, who is a legendary runner.
Yeah, many runners sometimes confused which is Yuki Kawauchi, but I'm so kind of an impersonator. Thank you so much.
Yes, and I got really confused sometimes by looking at the picture or like while you are moving on the videos. Okay, 今日はもうねたっぷりといろんなレジェンドランナーにもこの後登場していただきます。さあ、今日はファンラン好きのランナーの皆さんと、このように、オンラインではありますけれども、交流イベントを設けることができました。It's still online, but how do you feel about this?
Yeah, so I want to meet many runners, but so now today, so I very enjoy so communicate with online というわけで、このご時世なのでなかなかお会いできないと思うんですけど、ぜひねオンラインで交流できるのを楽しみにしております。Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to hearing a lot of stories from runners who like fun runs and all those big marathon events. さあ、それではですね、ここで、こういったインタラクティブ、こういったね、交流を行っていく上で、チャット欄もうまくこう活用していきたいなということで、一つチャット欄を使ってアンケートを、簡単なアンケートを取っていきたいと思います。So first of all, because this is very interactive event, we want to do a bit of a test on a chat box. This is kind of like a quick survey asking about a friendship run using this chat box. Okay. 今年、参加しますよという方、この中でチャット欄に1をタイプしてください。で、過去大会でリアルイベントに参加したことがあるという方は2を入れてください。まだ参加したことがない方は3と入力してください。So please type 1 in a chat box if you are participating in this year's virtual friend run. And type 2 if you have participated in the real Tokyo Marathon Friendship Run in the past. And if you haven't participated any of those, please type 3. Okay.
さあ、楽しみですね。
ちょっとこのチャット欄をね、うまく使う。Okay, we have a lot of good. 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1.
Many. たくさんですね。
Thank you very much for your answers. So kind of like, half and a half and a half? Yeah, what do you think? なんかこう全体的にばらつきはありますけれども、実際にリアルイベントもね、参加したことがあるという方もいらっしゃいますね。なんかリアルイベント本当にね、戻ってきてほしいですね。
いや、もう本当そうですよね。もういろんな国の、so many countries runners, so we make friends.
Yes, we want to gather real lively in the future, but some of them have participated in the real event in the past as well. Okay, so today we only have about an hour. もう1時間しかないんですよ。時間は刻々と過ぎていく感じですけれども、今日は前半私のランニング自慢、インスタ投稿企画で素敵な写真を投稿してくださった方とつないで、ランニング自慢を皆さんに語っていただきます。 そしてまた日本を代表するレジェンドランナーの方々から、皆さんのこういったランニングライフですね、ランニング自慢コーナーで、貴重なお話を送っていただいていますので、ちょっとビデオでもご紹介していきたいと思います。
楽しみですね、レジェンド。
そうなんです。そして、今日はですね、最後のパートでは、皆さんと一緒にインスタの投稿とかを見ながら、インタラクティブに、交流をしていく、そういったクロストークのお時間も設けております。
楽しみですね。
So anybody can join for this virtual gathering by sharing with one another what you love about running. So we will likely invite the person who posted a nice photo and stories on Instagram, and we got the person to talk about it online. Okay, and also in the running booth section, we are honored to invite legendary Japanese runners and hear valuable stories about what the legendary runners are doing for training or daily running. So please look forward to it. So at the end, take some time to talk with the runners who have participated for the event today and taking a look at all those photos that sent it to us on the Instagram. So please stay with us until the end. よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
今後のね、イベントにつなげるためにもアンケートも、皆さんにご協力をお願いしたいと思います。We have a little bit of quick questionnaires, so please send it to us by the end of this event. Thank you in advance for participating for this. さあ、終わるまでに書いていただければ大丈夫かと思います。
ぜひぜひよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いいたします。さて、so now we move on to the first section. 最初はですね、ランナーの皆さんの私のランニング自慢ということで。
ランニング自慢。
Yes, we hear a story about your running life, and but we have Emutaka-san right next to me. So first of all, we'd like to hear your story. エムタカシさんのランニング自慢をまず最初にお伺いしていこうかなと思います。
はい。
ちょっと写真は、いいですね。
Please, next picture.
Next picture.
はい。
Please.
というわけでですね、my recommend place, not this place, but next picture, this place.
This is Takashi-san's Instagram post.
Yes, my Instagram, and
I
post.
One day ago, a day ago, yes?
Yes, day before yesterday, and also yesterday, I went to 子供の国. So my recommend place. So this place, so kind of families attraction place.
Okay.
But uphill, downhill, so tough course, kind of roller coaster. もうジェットコースターのようなね、アップダウンがあるところで。
This is just a fun park, but there's a lot of like structures and it's a struggle for the runners.
Exactly.
Okay.
And yesterday I was the MC and the guest runner, so Yokohama Running Festa in 子供の国. It means children's park. And this picture a day before yesterday, so it's kind of a rehearsal. I ran.
So who is the person right next to you?
My friend.
Your friend.
With my friend, and we together do my best, breakthrough.
all right. So it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And Japan is getting to be a spring this time of the day.
Yeah, warmer and warmer, but my style is all season this style. And also, so at first, 現状打破 means kind of breakthrough. Is Yuki Kawauchi's his motto. And so if some wind and uphill and some problem, but 現状打破 breakthroughs.
Okay. Okay, I can feel the energetic.
Yes, energetic.
Through the picture. ね、このお写真からもすごくこうエネルギーを感じますけど。
これ走り終わった後ですね。そう、after running.
なるほど。
Yes.
そうでしょうね。なんかそんな感じがしますね。さあ、それではですね、もうちょっとクイズもあったんで、また後ほどいろいろ、
Thank you.
お伺いしていきたいと思います。We have so many things to ask even for the Miss M. Takashi-san, but we still have time, so maybe later on. さあ、それではですね、続いて、私のランニング自慢の写真投稿をいただいたランナーの方に早速ご登場いただきました。
よろしくお願いします。
Yes, we have a runner from all over the world, and we are inviting these people to the online event. Okay, let's welcome online. So we have this person from
どなたが行かれるんですか？
Carol-san. Can you show us your face?
お、見えた。
Oh, hi,
Hi,
Carol.
welcome.
Good to
Hello.
see you. Thank you very much for participating in this event. ご参加ありがとうございます。So can I call you Carol?
Yes, you can. Yeah, Carol.
Okay, so where are you right now?
I'm in the UK.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. You is it in the morning or in the afternoon?
It's very early in the morning here.
Wow, good
Oh.
morning.
Good morning.
Do you usually run in the morning?
Yeah, I like to get up early and start the day with some outdoor activity.
Uh-huh. Okay, so would you like to give us a bit of introduction of you?
I'm Carol. I am from Yorkshire in the UK, and that's where I took the photos that I shared on Instagram.
Okay, ヨークシャに住んでらっしゃるということですよ。
いやー、すごい。なんかね、写真も楽しみですね。
Yes, let's share Carol-san's picture that posted on Instagram. Oh, you have bibs.
Yeah, I
Have you
printed it out.
printed it out?
Yeah, I wanted to make it feel like I was at the Tokyo friendship run. So I printed it out, and it's just starting to be spring here in the UK. So there's some daffodils.
Oh, daffodils is a beautiful flower.
Yes, beautiful.
Of the spring. We have that in Japan too.
Ah.
日本にもありますよね。
はいはいはい。ね、綺麗ですよね。もうあったかいんですかね。
What is the temperature like in Yorkshire?
Oh, it's been really variable. It's been very cold over the last week. We had some snow.
Snowing?
Yeah, we had some snow. I took another picture with some snow. But then here, that's the one.
Wow.
That's a beautiful picture.
Tokyo
Marathon
Friendship Run. Thank you.
Wrote it on the snow.
Yes.
And it's just a day before.
Yeah, so it's one day it's snow, and then the next day, as you see, it's all gone. So it's very changeable at the moment.
Oh, it's very fragile message. Yeah, 雪も降ったりで。
ね、でも綺麗なお花も咲いたりね。
It's kind of like sliding from winter to spring. So when would be the best season to run in Yorkshire, I mean in the UK?
Yeah, I think maybe even now and going into spring, I think it's just about the right temperature. For me, it is. And it's really beautiful. You're starting to see the blossoms. So we have, I don't know whether we have the same cherry blossom as Japan. We have blossoms. It's very pretty. So I would recommend anybody, if you can get to the UK at this time of year, it's lovely to run outside.
すごい。桜の木があるみたいですよね。
すごい、やっぱ世界中にあるんですね。そう
なんですね。We can find like a cherry blossom tree anywhere in the world right now. So we like to see it in the UK as well. ね、またそのイギリスでの桜を見ながらのランっていうのも
確かに
すごく貴重ですよね。
Cherry blossom run ですね。
Cherry blossom run. That would be great.
Yes.
Okay. So that scenery is beautiful. And the last question for you, where do you recommend to run? Maybe in Yorkshire or like in the UK, where do you recommend for all the foreigners who, comes to the UK and travel around and maybe they run in the morning? Where do you recommend?
Wow, that's a good question. I think in Yorkshire, where I live, there's lots of countryside, places like York, where you can go out and see the beautiful outdoors and get some fresh air. But obviously, if you're visiting the UK, I definitely say go to London as well and see all the sights and Big Ben and Buckingham Palace. I think that would be good fun as well to run around.
I want to go.
そうですよね。ヨークシャで言うと、やっぱりこの田舎町がね、とっても綺麗なので、半島に行って海を見ながらとか、そういったのもすごくおすすめなんですけれども、やっぱりロンドンに行って、いろんな観光地を巡りながら、ビッグバンとか、あとお城とかをね、巡りながら、ランをしてほしいということですね。
すごい、たくさんチャットもね、いただいてますね。
はい。ちょっとエムさん、チャットもピックアップできればタイミングでお願いしますね。
すごい素敵な写真ですってね、いただいてますね。
We have a lot of message through the chat box and say that your picture is beautiful.
Come to Yorkshire.
Thank you. I will go.
Thank you very much for sharing your story about your running life, and we might be inviting you again later on for the crosstalk. Okay, Kanara-san, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Have a great morning.
そう、朝早いんですね。
そうなんですよ。まあ、きっとキャロルさん、今からちょっと走る
確かに
このイベントちょっとね、参加した後で、走りに行くかだと思いますけれどもね、ちょっとまあ雪解けもあったりということで、
ね、なんか雪があったり、お花があったりね。Snow and flower.
Snow and flower, that's beautiful.
すごい。
So we had this first section of the running life sharing the story from the UK, from Yorkshire. キャロルさんにご登場いただきました。Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So now we move on to the next part.
Oh.
This is a very big event.
Wow.
We are honored to invite some of the legends of Japan's leading marathon runner. And there's some valuable stories of the running life story. 日本を代表するもうレジェンド。
レジェンド。
はい、ランナーの皆さんたくさんいらっしゃいます。もちろん M さんもね、実際に交流のある方も
そうですね。もうリスペクトですよ。リスペクト。I respect.
そうですね。さあそんなレジェンドランナーに今日この回も3名の方にご登場いただくんです。もうインフォメーションしているので知ってらっしゃるかと思いますけれども、まず最初にご登場いただく方です。1人目は瀬古さん。
おー、瀬古さん。
はい、瀬古俊彦さんです。We are going to invite Mr. Toshihiko Seko. Mr. Seko is a famous marathon runner representing Japan who made an outstanding performance in the 1980s. And he started athletics in high school and achieved an amazing result after winning 10 out of 15 marathon competitions in Japan and also overseas. The sharpness of the last spurt was said to be the best in the world, and he won the Boston Marathon 3 times in 1979, 1981, and 1997. Won the London Marathon as well in 1986, and won the Chicago Marathon 1986. So many legendary, records he has. Okay, so now let's take a look at his message video.
「多い日は朝10キロウォーミングアップやって10時頃から夕方の4時半頃までずーっと走り続けます。だいたいね、90キロっていうのがあります。でも普段は30キロから40キロぐらい。やっぱり人よりもね早く走りたい、勝ちたい、いい記録出したい、そういう目標がしっかりあると、苦しいけども耐えられるトレーニングができますよね。 僕がボストンマラソンとかさ、ロンドンマラソンでね、日本のマラソンとは違う光景がさ、そういう音楽があってダンスがあってパフォーマンスがある、競争してんだけど、あ、女の子で音楽やってんだってね、こういう市民マラソン、こういう大会っていいなと思いました。有村さんはもういっぱい褒めるとこばっかりじゃんか。だってオリンピックでさ、2回も、ね、メダルを取ってさ、で亡くなった息子にもすごい可愛がってくれて、コーヒーをね、入れ方教えてくれたりね、いろいろしてくれました。年間ね、10回もフルマラソンを走る日本のマラソンの常識を破った人だから尊敬してます。大八木監督のもとよく4年間やってきたなっていうね、偉いなと思う。だって大八木監督厳しいもんね。そこで4年間耐えてね、やってこれた。だから今ね、いい仕事してるんだと思う。マラソンのリーダーがいい。そこに選手を出したい。喜ばれる選手たちを輩出して、そこに出すのが僕の目標だと思う。やはりね、健康のために走るわけだから、体壊したりね、足を怪我したりっていうのはダメですからね、楽しく、そして自分のペースで走りましょうね。長く続けることが一番です。
ちょっと瀬古さんのメッセージ。
Message for you as well.
Yeah, Mr. Seko is legend of legend in Japan, and so he's so.
He was just telling that in a message for you because you cope with a very hard training under Mr. Oyagi-san. So that's why you're now doing a really good job, you know, as a comedian and a talent.
Thank you so much.
And he left a great message for today's guest, Arimori-san, Kawachi-san, and for the viewer today. Kind of like he started with a very great photo with him wearing the kimono, participating in the Japanese festival. And in his video, he has mentioned about the training routine during the his running career. That was pretty tough.
Yes.
In his really good condition, he was kept running from 10 a.m. to 4:30. 気分がいい時は、ね、10時から4時30分まで走り続けて。
瀬古さんの現役時代のトレーニングがもう伝説ですからね。もう he is trained kind of legend and
so that in distance is 90 kilometers a day.
90キロ over 90
But still like every day running 30 to 4 kilometers.
High speed. スピードも速いし、high speed and long distance.
Wow. And he had that strong desire to run faster than anybody, willing to win and set a good record. And he said that with a solid goal, 強い目標ね、あれば you can withstand painful training. どんなにね、大変なトレーニングだってコープできますよということで、
まさに現状打破ですね。
現状打破、本当ですね。Breakthrough. Okay. And he was lifted his message that he wants to be a leader for this marathon, society in Japan, also and in the world, and he wants to produce a good players in the world. 世界に入っていきたいということですね。
So now many Japanese runners, so step by step. So かなりね、今若手の有望株もたくさん出てますね。もう瀬古さんがリーダーになってから素晴らしいですよね。僕も現状打破でいきたいと思います。Break
So now for Seko-san, I'd like to introduce the most important things that he always supports him. In fact, Saku-san's son has just passed away from cancer. Quite a lot of people know about this. And the book his son wrote called The Top Runner Who Suffered from Cancer. This is the book that you are viewing at. Mr. Sako has been reading it back every day. 毎日このね、息子さんが残したこのね、ガンマラソントップランナーという書籍がありますけれども、これを毎日読み返してらっしゃるということなんですよね。いかがですか？
なんかその悲しいことがね、あったはずなのに、もう本当にね、もう正面向けない時もあったと思うんですけど、それでもこう陸上界にこうなんか愛を注いでくださってるのが、本当に瀬古さん、なんか悲しい時も前を向いてくださったなっていうのはすごい感じますね。
本当ですね。Thank you very much, Mr. Seko, for sharing a great and valuable story about your running life. ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much.
また後ほど素晴らしいレジェンダリーランナーの皆さんにご登場いただきますが、
楽しみですね。
そう、楽しみですよね。なんかなかなか聞けないようなこういったお話を届けてくださる。
いや、もうかしこまっちゃって汗かいてきましたよね。
スウェットなってさあ、ここでですね、また私のランニング自慢ということで、写真ご投稿いただいています、インスタグラムに、そのランナーの方にご登場いただきたいと思います。We'll be inviting the legendary runners after again, but we would now like to invite friends from Japan this time. Hi, Mr. Araki.
Araki さん。
Good morning. Araki さん。Hello, hello.
はい、荒木です。
こんにちは。
Good to see you. Oh, you got really nice glasses.
荒木さん。
はい。
Okay, so Araki-san, can you introduce yourself first? 最初に自己紹介いただいてもよろしいですか？
はい、私は典型的な市民ランナーで、2010年の東京マラソンに当選をきっかけで走り始めました。で、一応自己ベストは、
大丈夫ですか？数字が
3時間25分で、で最近はですね、ウルトラマラソンも大好きで、100キロマラソンも、7回ほど完走。
7回
であと、トレイルランニングも、100マイルレースも2回完走していて、こう長く走るのが大好きなランナーで、最近はその健康的に走るのと、近くに東京の墨田区に住んでるんですけれど、近くに荒川や、隅田川があるので、河川敷を走りながら、花や自然や、街並みを楽しみながら走っています。
Okay, so Alex-san has a great, running life story. He has started his running life since 2010, and his best is 3 hours and 25 minutes. And he has participated in the ultra marathon and the trail marathon. He likes to run longer. And let's take a look at your pictures that you posted on Instagram. ちょっと今、隅田川とかね、そういったお話がありましたけれども。
わ、綺麗ですね。
ご近所ですか？ Is it your neighborhood?
はい、ここの場所は家からそうですね、2、3キロのところです。
Oh, it's 2 to 3 kilometers. It's very close from your house. This is like a stunning view of Tokyo. It's kind of like one of the best view in Tokyo.
Yes.
すごい綺麗ですね。
And so now nighttime and daytime そう違いますよね。different.
そうですよね。たくさんやっぱりお昼に走るのとこうやってこうナイトビューを見ながら走るのって違いますか？
そうですね。これは会社からの帰宅ランになるんですけども、ちょうど隅田川沿いの、走ることができて、ライトアップが非常に見れて、仕事の疲れもリフレッシュできるので、夜景見ながら走るのは非常に心にもリラックスできて楽しいです。
Wow, as the refreshment of his, work, he runs home from the office. So 4.94 キロというか、だいたい it's about 5 kilometers from your office to your house. だいたい5キロぐらいですか、通勤は。
そうです。ちょうど家から会社までで5キロぐらい。
おお、
Just nice. Just
nice
distance.
distance, nice distance.
Yeah.
確かに遠すぎず近すぎずみたいなね。
Yeah, okay. Do we have a more picture? Yes. Okay, let's take a look at the picture I posted in Instagram.
お
Wow, that's oh my god, that's beautiful.
あ、just before, so cherry blossom?
Yes, this is a plum.
Plum?
梅です。
梅か、ごめんなさ
Yes.
い。I'm sorry.
Yes, yes, yes. So people who those watching from overseas, before we have cherry blossom in Japan, maybe late in March,
Yes,
we
yes,
have
yes.
a plum tree that blooms like this so beautifully right now. そうなんですね。梅が咲きますからね。日本は桜の前に。
確かに季節によってね、
はい
またこ
うん
う景色も変わってきますもんね。
Okay, so just as Sumida district.
墨田区ターミナル。
Okay.
晴海ふ頭の客船ターミナルがこの日で
そうですよね。
ということでちょっと最後のお別れをしに晴海ふ頭まで行ってきました。
Oh, okay. This is a Harumi port. They have finished their service a few days ago, so he ran there. It's about 22.78
Wow,
kilometers.
long distance. But he is 100 miler.
Yes, I forget about it. Okay, the last picture. Okay, this is one of the best again.
これは東京マラソンも近くなったので、
はい
東京マラソンのコースを一部巡りながら、東京タワーまで、走って楽しんだところです。
Wow.
Good
so
place.
he kind of went through part of the Tokyo Marathon course, and this includes this kind of view. So quite a lot of people participating very soon on the 6th of March.
Yes.
So I hope the weather is like this. こんなね、お天気だといいですね、当日もね。
Yes.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you. ありがとうございま。
ますた後ほどクロストークでも、はい、ご参加いただきますので、お付き合いください。ありがとうございます。
いやーね、東京の名所もいろいろありました
あり
ね。
ますね。でもこうやって見てみると、東京、本当に、特にこうやって晴れた日は、走るのに本当に気持ちの良さそうな、
確かに、
ね、
暑すぎずね、いいですよね。
はい、さあ、それでは次のパート行きましょうか。So now let's move on to the next section. We are now again honored to invite some of the legendary runners, Japan leading marathon runner, and hear some valuable stories of the runners' life stories. 日本を代表するマラソンランナーのレジェンド、続いてご紹介するのはこの方です。有森裕子さんです。
有森裕子さん、もう本当レジェンドの方ばっかりで。
そうなんです。
Exciting.
さあ、それでは、let's take a look at the video message from legendary runner 有森さん。
ランナーの皆さん、こんにちは。有森裕子です。私のですね、マラソン自慢の話、ということで、今日は皆さんにですね、少しお話ししたいと思います。私の自慢というと、やはり、ボルダーで、走ってた時期は非常に私の中では、自慢というか、とてもランニング人生を語るにはなくてはならない、場所だと思います。自然に囲まれて、標高が高いのですが、そこでも生活もそして走ることも、一緒になって楽しめるという環境は本当に、私にとって日本にはない衝撃的な環境でした。でもああいう環境の中で走れることの喜び、そして自然から得れるエネルギーたくさん感じて、今の私の人生につながっているんだと思います。東京マラソンもそして他のマラソンも走る場所によって本当にたくさんのエネルギーがもらえます。ぜひランナーの皆さん、自分の力プラスアルファ、そういった素晴らしいエネルギーをたくさん力にして 自分の目指すゴールに向かって頑張ってください。応援してます。
Thank you very much for sharing your story about running life. Actually, she was mentioning about the place she used to stay, the Boulder. And I think she is sent us some picture of Boulder.
Oh, wow, beautiful.
Emma-san, have you ever been here?
I've never been. 行ったことないんですけど、Boulder is so famous running camp place. 合宿のね、有名なところですよね。
高地合宿になるんです
Yes,
かね。
altitude high. 標高が高いので。
Yes, that Arimori-san was saying that the altitude is very high and there are a lot of nature, mountains. Wow. Let's take a look one by one. So the first one on the left top is a big mountain. So they can train in that kind of place.
高橋尚子さんとかもね、ボルダーで合宿をして、オリンピック金メダル取ったりもされてたみたいなので、So many Japanese famous runner attack、ね、挑戦されてるみたいですね。
In her message that she obtained a lot of like energy from the nature
Yes,
and the people as well, especially while she was in Boulder. And for the message to the marathon runners who run for the Tokyo Marathon, please not just power of yourself, get a power and energy from the people, nature and atmosphere. And she is really, willing for them to do our best in the marathon event in Tokyo. Thank you very much for your
Thank you so
message.
much.
Wow.
有森裕子さんはもういろんなマラソン大会で、ふーってすごいランナーさんをこう、すっごい応援を、cheer, so she cheer, so energetic.
To all the runners.
Yeah, and all of the runners so high five and say energetic voice. すっごい声を届けてらっしゃいます、ね。
You know Arimori-san as well?
Yes.
Good relationship with
もう可愛がっていただいております。
もうね、M さんがね、
もうね、汗かいてきて、もう責任でね。
He always bowing.
瀬古さん and 有森裕子さん、so legend, I respect. ね、尊敬してますね。
Yes, and later on we have one more legendary runner that you have to, put a bit of like performance into it, but leave it, and we move on to the another section. さあ、またまたレジェンダリーランナーの皆さんには後ほどご登場いただくとしまして、ここでまた、ランナーズフレンズの皆さんにご登場いただいて、私のランニング自慢を披露していただきたいと思います。So we have this person here, Lisa さん。
Lisa さん。
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Lisa, where are you right now?
I am in Chicago, Illinois, here in the United States.
Okay, Chicago in the United States. So what is the time right now?
It is 8:42 in the evening.
8:42. Good evening.
Good evening.
So, today I want you to share a bit of the story of your running life with your lot of beautiful pictures that you have posted on Instagram. But we really want to introduce every single of your pictures, but we don't have much time, so we picked two of them. Okay, let's take a look.
Ooh.
Okay, so we have your name and bibs. Looks very cold.
It's very cold. It's the middle of winter right now, so it is about 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what it is in Celsius, but it's very cold here. We're usually wearing many layers multiple days.
まだね、シカゴ寒いみたいですね。
ね、もう見るからに寒そうですよね。
So who is the person right next to you?
That's my running partner. She joined me on this year's friendship run. I met her in December, and I have ran by myself for the last 6 years, and we just happened to meet each other by chance, and she joined me on this run, and I think it's very appropriate considering it's the friendship run. We run 3 to 4 times a week, and we run early in the morning because we both have children, and that's the only time that we have available.
去年こういったランニングパートナーとしてね、出会ったということで、リサさんももともとずっと6年ぐらいは一人で走ることが多かったそうなんですけど、今はもう彼女と共に毎朝、週に5日から4日、走ってるそうですけれども、2人とも子供さんがいるので、朝のすごい早い時間を狙って、はい、走っているそうです。So now I understand that still Chicago is very cold, like headed into the winter season. But when is the best season to run in Chicago?
That's a great question. Springtime. So between April and the middle of June, when the sun rises at 4:45 in the morning, it's the best time to run. It's not too cold. It's warm enough that you can go with just a t-shirt. The sunrises are wonderful. That's part of my post as well. Part of the reason I love to run in the morning is because I get to catch the sunrises. And where I live in Chicago, they're just beautiful in the morning.
もうちょっとしたらね、暖かくなってくるんですけれども、やっぱりそのいいシーズンになると朝に走ると、彼女が一番好きなのが朝日を見ながら走るという。
やっぱテンション上がってきますよね。
そうですよね。So sunrise comes out from the city view, or like
yes,
yes,
yes.
でしょうね。Okay.
朝からハッピーですよね。
Makes you very happy with a very energetic sunrise.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, some other questions. You've been running for many years, and what is the purpose for you to run? In like even the fun run, event, or like a daily run.
So I love meeting people, and thank you for showing this picture. I have met so many people through running over the last 6 years. I haven't been running very long, as I said, but the person in this picture, she got me in touch with a charity. I ran the Boston Marathon this past year, and I ran the New York Marathon as well. And I had the privilege of running for 2 charities that are very near and dear to my heart. She is a wonderful person. She's very generous. She's very kind. And the people that I have met through running for her organization has brought me a lot of happiness. So just the honor of meeting new people through running, it's made me very happy over these last few years.
リサさん自身、まだまだ6年というね、ランナーズライフなんですけれども、その中でもやっぱり人と会える、人と出会えるっていうことが彼女にとってすごく幸せをもたらしてくれる。で、ボストンマラソンもニューヨークマラソンも走りましたけれども、やっぱりチャリティーマラソンいろいろと参加して、いろんな人と気持ちを築き上げながら、こういったランに参加できる。今ね、見せていただいているこの写真ですね。インスタグラムにポストされている写真なんですけれども。
Nice picture.
はい、そうなんですよ。これもチャリティーマラソンの一つで、こういったお友達とそこで出会って写真を撮ってる。いいですね。すごいたくさん。There are so many people out there.
That was at the New York Marathon. It was very cool that morning.
Wow, いいですね。
ランニングとね、チャリティーでね、走ってエンジョイして、しかもね、チャリティーできるというのは最高ですよね。
友達もできて、Wow. So, this time of the generation, we cannot invite you to Japan to run for the Tokyo Marathon lively, but the next time, please come over and run in Tokyo.
I would love to. That would be amazing.
Let's together.
Let's together.
Yes.
Let's run.
Lisa, thank you very much for sharing your pictures and story, and I'll get to invite you later on to do a bit of like a cross talk.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you. チャットで、あれですね、リサさんのはボストンマラソンのジャケットって書かれてますね。
ちょっとまた後で、
後ほどね。
はい、ピックアップしましょうか。ちょっとね、チャットにいろいろとメッセージ、
ね、結構皆さんたくさんいただいてて。
まとめて、後で後ほど できるかな
できるかなということで
できるかな
ペースアップね、していきたいと思います。
はい、そうですね。で、このフォローアップしなければいけませんけれどもね。はい、ということで、リサさんにご登場いただきました。本当にイギリス、アメリカ、日本もいろんなところがつながって、
確かに、ね、時差もある中。
そうですよ。We even have a time lag. We kind of like gathering in one place. That's just beautiful. Okay, so let's move on to the next section. This is a legendary runners.
いやいやいやいやいやいや。
さあ、続いていってみたいと思います。続いてご登場いただきます方はこの方です。
おお。
Is that you?
I'm impersonator. モノマネさせていただきます。
ね、モノマネを、されていらっしゃるということですけれども、ここでご登場いただいたのは川内優樹さんです。もう素晴らしいランナーで、いらっしゃいますけれども、Would you like to introduce a bit about him?
いやーもうね、もう本当にもう He's Boston Marathon winner ということでね、優勝もされてますけど、たった今、just before, so he ran 大阪マラソン today, and I'm not sure, so, ちょっと記録がね、詳しくわかんないんですけど、9th place かな、9位に入られたんですかね。So, he will join MGC, Marathon Grand Championship, so nice record today. ということで、just now today.
Wow!
今さっきですね。
お疲れ様でした。
なんか僕が言われてるような感じになっちゃいました。
お疲れ様、違った。
違った。
Okay, so it gave me really confused. This is the picture of the real legendary runner, Yuki Kawauchi-san, and we have a message video from Kawauchi-san. So let's take a look.
Hello everyone, my name is Yuki Kawauchi. 今日は皆さんに様々な国のマラソンのアスリートタグをご紹介します。アメリカボストンマラソン。
ゴールドメダルです。
日本福岡国際マラソン。南アフリカケープタウンマラソン。ドイツベルリンマラソン。アメリカシカゴマラソン。アメリカニューヨークシティマラソン。オーストラリアゴールドコーストマラソン。日本箱根駅伝。モロッコマラケシュマラソン。韓国ソウルマラソン。モスクワ世界選手権。そして最後に2011年東京マラソンのアスリートタグです。Let's keep running. See you.
Okay, now we can tell so many marathon events he is participating in.
He ran so over 100 times. 100回以上、今日で114回目っておっしゃってたんで、114 times he joined marathon.
Wow.
So many.
14回目。
しかもああいうの全部取ってらっしゃるのが川内選手らしいですよね。
すごいですね。なんかこう、やはりこう、シビルサーベントランナーっていう感じがしますよね。
そうですね。元公務員ランナー。
そうですよね。Okay, so that was the message not from M. Takashi-san.
Real
legend.
Real legend.
Yes, legend runner Kawachi-san. And I heard that he is putting a lot of efforts in different kind of things as well because he loves traveling around. And while COVID-19 is put in the country, he lost a lot of events in Japan. So he took this certificate or something. He studied about tourism. Domestic tourism, and he became a kind of like our expert for that.
そうですね。そういう旅行が大好きということでね、そういう資格も取られてるんですね。
そうなんですよ。すごくやっぱりアグレッシブで、なんかいろんなことにチャレンジされる姿っていうのがやっぱ見てて、こちらも勇気をもらえますよね。
勇気選手、まさにもう現状打破ライフですね。ブレイクスルーライフ。
Okay, thank you very much for
Thank you so
sharing
much.
a lot of athlete tag that that's very valuable. Thank you so much.
いやもう
Now,
レジェンド緊張しますね。
なんかね、
レジェン
座り位置がね、
も
もうさらにこう、背筋がピンと伸びて。
Special legend.
ね、we had three legendary athletes. We had a message from them. Thank you so much. And now we would like to invite friends, runner from all over the world that appeared for this event this afternoon. Can you turn on the camera and unmute Mr. Alex and Carol and Lisa? Can you unmute and turn on the camera and join us?
Please join.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
さあ、荒木さんもご登場いただきましたね。さあ、we have three of the runners from Japan, Tokyo, from the UK, from the US, Chicago. And if there are some questions for them, please type it in the chat box. Yeah, all the viewer. 今ご覧いただいている皆さんも、今日ご出演いただいた皆さんにもしもクエスチョンがあれば、ぜひチャットボックスに入れてください。さっきなんかありましたよね。
さっきボストンマラソン
Yes, we
の
had one question. Lisa-san, Lisa, we have a question from the observer and regarding to your picture that you posted on the Instagram. Is that where is the jacket that you were wearing is from the Boston Marathon?
Yes, this is the Boston Marathon from this past year.
Oh, okay. So that what you wearing right now?
Yes.
Looks great.
Oh, can you show a little bit more?
Oh, wow.
Nice. Love it. Love the colors and design. いいですね。
もうね、
I
ボ
had
ストンマラソン
the
ユウキ選手ね、ウィナーですからね。
I had the opportunity to do the virtual marathon. Because of the pandemic, it was canceled, but we ran here. And the charity that I ran for, they put a Zoom call together and connected my teammate and I and let family and friends join us on the run so that we weren't alone running by ourselves. We were able to talk to friends along the way.
ロンドン、ごめんなさい、ボストンマラソンの時に、この COVID-19 コロナの影響で、全部バーチャルになってね、走ったみたいなんですけど、バーチャルズームでなんか追いながら走っていって、これでこういったウェアを着て、で、なのでみんなとね、コミュニケーションを取れる、そういったイベントに参加することができたということですね。さあ、because the pandemic of the COVID-19 is, you are losing a lot of opportunity to run in the event. How do you coping with it? You know, 荒木さんどうでしょうか。コロナの影響でいろいろとイベントもね中止になったりとかしてなかなか走る機会とかなくて、今リサさんはバーチャルランをね楽しんでいたなんて話ありましたけど、いかがですか？
ですね、私もリアルマラソンは、2年ぐらい参加できてなくて、バーチャルマラソンを楽しんでました。
そうですよね。
He hasn't run for the marathon event for last 2 years now, and he has been enjoying the virtual run as well in Tokyo. Carol-san, how is it? How do you cope with it? Have you been participating in this kind of a virtual marathon event?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just doing actually the Tokyo Marathon virtual for this year. And yeah, it just helps to keep me motivated and set a goal. So yeah, hoping that more in-person events happen this year. But for now, yeah, virtual events is what I'm doing.
ね、キャロルさんももちろん今回の東京マラソンもそうですけれど、目標をねやっぱ失わなかったりとか気持ちをね失わないためにもそういったバーチャルマラソンなんかに参加しているということです。Okay, this is a question for everyone. very good. Aha. Okay. We have a question from Karina-san, who is watching this event. Which one is your most favorite marathon course? Lisa-san, can you answer first?
Yes, my favorite marathon course is probably Boston because my family, I'm originally from Boston. So when I ran this past fall, I got to see my family along the route.
Okay, I see. Okay, so Alex-san, いかがですか？
はい。東京の街並みを走るのがやっぱり楽しいので、あと近くの荒川とか、はい。
先ほどね、お写真も見せていただきました。拝見いたしました。He loves to run in the city of Tokyo with the view of Tokyo and especially Arakawa City. Okay, how is it, Carol-san? Where would be the most favorite place to run?
Yeah, I agree with Araki-san. I've run Tokyo Marathon before and I absolutely love it. I think for me, Tokyo Marathon, all the people and all the cheering and I don't know, the atmosphere and the organization is just, I don't know, it's the best marathon I've ever done. And yeah, try and get there every year if I can. But yeah, definitely Tokyo's the best for me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
Very
please
good.
come back.
Yes.
Please come back to
Let's
Tokyo
run.
next year. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, one more question for Lisa-san and Carol-san. Do you know any of the Japanese legendary runners, marathon runners?
I don't, but after today, I know two, so I'm excited to learn more about them.
Okay, the one is very, very look-alike. Takashi-san, yes. Okay, so how about you, Carol?
Yeah, look, I actually recognize some of the faces, but like Lisa, I think today was great to get a bit more of a better understanding. And yeah, you've got an amazing pedigree of runners from Japan. So yeah, it's really inspiring to listen to their stories.
いや、キャロルさんもリサさんもね、これまではそんなに知らなかったけれども、今日この交流を通して、本当に知ってくださったということで、もっと知りたいというね、ことをお話しくださいました。
Good opportunity. Thank you.
Good opportunity for us to present our Japanese legendary runners to you. Thank you for your answer. Okay, so another question. Okay, we have two more. Maybe we can do. Yes. How many hours or how many times do you run in a week?
おお。どうなったからいきますか？
Okay. We have this question here. How many miles, meters do you run per week? Also, let us hear the distance you usually run, your running schedule, your running routine, and so on. Lisa-san.
I run 3 to 4 times a week, as little as 45 minutes on a run to just today I ran 15 miles with my running partner. We were running for almost 3 hours.
さっきもね、ご紹介いただきましたけれども、週3回から4回、15マイルぐらい走りますよ。パートナーの方とね。Okay, Carol, please answer the question.
Yeah, so I run pretty much every day, but I don't do the distances that Lisa does. That's pretty impressive. So I just like to get out and just get some fresh air. So maybe about, I don't know, 5K, maybe a little bit more than that. And I'm pretty slow. I just kind of jog along and maybe stop and take some photos, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of my schedule.
皆さんリサさんほど長い距離を走ったりはしないそうなんですけれども、リフレッシュのためにやっぱり毎日外に出て5キロぐらいだけれどもちょっとスローペースで途中止まってね、何か本当に気づいたものに触れたりとかっていうこともしながら本当に毎日ランニングを取り入れてらっしゃるということで。
やっぱり人それぞれの楽しみ方がありますからね。Very good, very good.
Okay, so Araki-san, Mr. Araki, please tell us.
はい。私は長く走るのが好きなので、1週間に1回は30キロ走をやって、だいたい合計で50キロぐらい走ってる感じです。
すごい、30キロ。
So Alaki-san is a very long distance runner. He participated in the 100 kilometers marathon and a trail marathon and stuff like that. So he loves to run longer rather than everyday short distance. So once a week he runs 30 kilometers and plus maybe a few kilometers in several days. A total 50 kilometers a week he runs. That's great.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
So tough.
Carol, what do you think about this? It's a little different to how you enjoy your running.
It's inspiring. I don't know. Maybe when I get up tomorrow, I'll do a 30k run. I don't know.
でもそれぞれにね、
そうで
皆さん
すよね。
走り方とか、毎日どんな風に走りを取り入れているかっていうのは変わりますよね。
確かにね。
Okay, I would like to ask one more question, but actually this one we have actually asked already.
そうですね。
もう聞いたの
聞
で、
いちゃったので
ちょっと音楽をお伺いしたいなと思います。We move on to the last question because this is very interesting, maybe very different here in Japan and overseas. Okay, what song do you listen to while you're running? But if I ask M-san, he says he never listened to the music while he's running. He does before that. I'd like to hear the story from you guys. Okay, Lisa.
So I love Van Halen, and I listen to Van Halen's Jump. When I'm with my running partner, we talk, so we don't listen to music. But Van Halen is my band of choice.
いやもうバンヘイレンのジャンプはもうね、もうイントロからすごい盛り上がりますけれどもね。From the introduction, it's very, very excited. It makes you a lot of energy. そうですね。でも普段走るときはパートナーの方と今走ってらっしゃるので、
トークしますもんね。
Chatting, so no music. Okay. バンヘイレンいいですね。So Carol, do you listen to music while you're running or like before?
No, I don't listen to music. I enjoy being outside and kind of letting my head kind of the thoughts just flow. And yeah, so I'm one of those people who just enjoys just the running, no music.
本当いろいろですね。キャロルさんは、音楽は聴かずに、外に出て、外の空気を感じたり、頭の中を静かな中で、自然のね、サウンドの中で整理をしたり過ごすそうですね。
Nature sound. Very good, very good.
And set your mind. That's nice. Okay, 荒木さんいかがでしょうか？
はい。私も街中や山を走ることが多いので、音楽はやはり聴かずに自然のまま走っています。
He also not listening to the music. He rather than listen to music, he listened to the nature sound and concentrating on viewing of the sceneries in Tokyo. That's nice. So, 違いますね。
そうですよね。やっぱり自然の音を聞いたり、あと足音とかね、自分の、so myself, foot sound. Yeah.
Yeah, some of them enjoy listening to their, foot sounds. Okay, good. いろいろと聞くことができましたね。
いや、もっといっぱい喋りたいですけどね。I want to talk more.
So we want to hear more story of your running life, but we kind of like running out of time. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, and keep on running
Thank you.
and enjoy your, running life. And please come to Tokyo next time, the next, occasion to enjoy the Tokyo Marathon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
everyone.
Thank you, Lisa.
Let's have
Thank you,
fun. Thank
Carol.
you.
Alex-san, thank you very much.
いやー、やっぱりね、お会いしてね、一緒に走りたいですよね。
そうですね。いやー、でもこう、チ
Thank
ャ
you.
ット欄にも、音楽は絶対だ、Music is a must とかね、they have all very different comments regarding to the music. ね、音楽に関してはいろいろとありますね。
走りやすいね、テンポもありますもんね。
はい。さあ、いろいろともうお話を伺ってきましたけれども、kind of like we come to the
はい。
はい。
あっという間にね、時間も過ぎてますが。
はい、さあ、いろいろとこうね、聞いてきましたけれども、インフォメーションなんかもいろいろとありますので、we have some of the information.
インフォメーション。
Yes, this is information about participatory voting. はい、こういったね、私の推しランナー投票点があります。
はいはい。
We are currently asking 3 questions as a participatory voting. The deadline is the March 4th. 3月4日まで行っています。The URL for this voting is just now placed on the chat box. So click it where you are using Japanese or English. Click it and please vote. The contents of this voting is answering my favorite runner, like male category and women's category. どうですか?
My favorite recommend runner is of course 結城川内賢者だはー。やっぱもちろんね、ここは川内です、ね。
Of course, okay. And the second one is, all right. Second one is.
Next one is place.
Okay, yes. Your recommended sightseeing spot in Tokyo.
In Tokyo.
In Tokyo.
Me?
Yes.
My?
Yes, please answer.
So my recommended place is Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower.
Araki-san, Mr.
Yes,
Araki
exactly.
has posted a beautiful
So,
picture.
So Tokyo Marathon, so nearby route course, and beautiful. And Tokyo Marathon also, we can join the stairs over 600 and 600段以上。
Climb up to
Yes.
With the stairs.
Good training. ね、階段と
It's open for the
pay money. お金があれば we can join.
So, but it's open for the public. 公共の
Yes.
にこうオープンになってる。
そうです。東京タワー is
そうなんです
stairs.
ね。ぜひ皆さん参加してみてくださいよ。
Let's try.
距離は稼げないけど高さ稼げますから、ね。Okay, and the last question for this voting is, tell us your favorite about world marathon majors. いっぱいありますよね、メジャーのマラソン大会。
Yes, many. And I want to join. London Marathon. London because so sometimes I support a blind athlete, and so London Marathon is one of the World Championships blind marathon race. 視覚障害の方のマラソンの世界選手権ということで、I hope in the future 将来ちょっと行ってみたいなと思ってますね。はい。
今日参加してくださったリサさんもね、こういったチャリティーとか、こういったことにやっぱりこう負担できるっていうのが本当マラソンの良さだっていうお話もしてくださいましたけれども。Okay, on the marathon, thank you very much. So we are this question, the voting is open for you until the March 4th. So please do join and click it on the chat box.
Please.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Okay, at the end, I'll get everybody to come out again. Sorry, we just said goodbye, but we have to ask them to come out again. Lisa-san, Carol-san, Araki-san, can you show your face again? Sorry.
さっきね、See you しちゃったんですけど。
そう、See you しちゃったんですけれども。
One more.
We'd like to hear your voice again. I want to, send a very short message to all the viewers for this event. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, so Lisa, can you start?
Sure. I would say it's never too late to start running. And even if you are running very slow, as long as you keep moving forward, that's the most important thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
そんな速く走るったりとか、
うんうん
長く走らなくても、何か始めること、始めて、もう前に進んでいくこと、常にそれが大事なことですよっていうことで、これからね、ランニングを始めようという人のためにも、こういった一言っていうのはちょっと後押しになりますよね。ありがとうございます。
Thank you so
very much for your
much.
message. No, please stay because we
Ah,
will
okay,
have a picture taken. Okay, Alex-san, please.
はい。ランニングはですね、やっぱり自然な綺麗なものを見て楽しんだり、あと心のリフレッシュ、リラックスになるので、ぜひ皆さんも続けて走られたら楽しいと思います。
The marathon, you get a lot of opportunity to, have feel the natures and of course, energy from the nature as well. So please enjoy running. Thank you. ありがとうございます。じゃあちょっとお待ちくださいね。So Carol, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I think we should be really grateful that running unites us in a really positive way across the world. I guess especially right now and after the last 2 years. So I think we, all be really grateful for that and that we're, all friends together. That's really important.
すごくポジティブな気分になりますね。こういった過去2年間、やっぱりそういった気持ちになかなかなれない中で、こうやって友達と一緒にね、一緒に気分を上げていける、ポジティブな気分になれる、本当にいいことなので、本当に皆さん楽しんでいただきたいと思います。Thank you very much for the great messages. At the end, we have a memorial photo shoot on the screen. Is it okay? We want to make a pose. Finishing pose?
Finish pose?
Yeah.
This
You
one?
make a pose when you go through the finishing gate. Yeah. Okay. So I'll count down.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, just count down,
Okay.
please.
Okay, please. 3, 2, 1. Finish. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much for
So
cooperating.
beautiful. Great smile. Thank you.
All right. So once again, really hope you to come to Tokyo and enjoy the Tokyo Marathon and lively, and we will do a finish pose together in
Yes,
the
yes.
future.
Real
Thank you
run.
very much
That'd be
for
wonderful.
joining. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you. Thank
Have a
you.
great day. Good night. 良い一日を。
Have a
Thank
good
you.
running life.
さあ、いいですね。世界とつながりましたね。
そうですよね。
We are
本当
all
なんか
connected.
画面一つでなん
はい
かつながってるのがすごいですよ
本
ね。
当です
Amazing.
ね。Amazing. So, M-san, we come to the very end of the event for the first session of today. Could you tell us what you what you feel about this event and how you enjoy?
いやもう本当にね、あっという間な、so I feel so short time, but I'm very, very happy and I want to meet real. やっぱり直接ね、お会いしたいなと思いました。
そうですよ
Yeah,
ね。
I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much for all those people from overseas and everywhere in Japan to participate in this event. And thank you very much for sending us some messages. I'm sorry that we couldn't, read out all the messages, but we will, and Emerson will read out, and he will put into his running life as well. Thank you so much. And we have another online exchange event today from 8 p.m. in Japan time. So if you'd like to join again, please, we are waiting for it. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day and hope to see you again in Tokyo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ありがとうございました。現状だ。